What's up, everyone? Today I'm gonna review El Hombre Murciélago for the Batman. This is gonna be spoilers. Ignore the fucking background. This ain't mine. All right, look. Living room reveal. This is. It's not mine. So, yeah. Unfortunately, I don't have a good background. I was gonna put some not show the camera. Not because I'm insecure about my face or whatever, but fucking background, bro. I was gonna put some Arkham game or whatever Batman related in the back, but I'm honestly too fucking lazy, so time to expose the background. This is on my mom's. Whatever, I'm gonna leave it in the video. So I'm here to review Buzzspot. I'm here to review the Batman. This is a spoiler review, so I'm gonna be talking about the plot. And I'll be touching upon some criticisms that a lot of people have about the film. And I'm going to debunk why those criticisms aren't valid. So, in my honest opinion, a lot of people might say I'm tripping, but I honestly think that the Batman is better than The Dark Knight. I think the world, Gotham, is more alive and more Gotham-esque, right? More akin to the comics. It's obviously a younger Batman, and people are gonna bring up Heath Ledger's Joker, rest in peace. They're gonna say that he's the most goated goddamn villain ever, and they're not wrong. In my opinion, Riddler's a pretty good villain, but he's not better than the Joker. Doesn't mean he's bad though. So, oh yeah, I'm sick, so I'm gonna be sniffing a lot. My bad. I woke up with the super stuffy left nostril. So, alright. This is my first time trying to do a spoiler review, talking about everything with my face showing. I'm not gonna cut anything. No, I am. Hold up. Alright. So, starting off with the main character is Bruce Wayne, or Batman. I honestly think that he's a way better Bruce Wayne and a way better Batman than every other Batman we've ever seen before, especially Ben Affleck and Christian Bale. I don't know why, but a lot of people have criticisms that even though the movie's called The Batman, they want to see more Bruce Wayne, and you only see Bruce Wayne for I would say 2 minutes throughout the whole movie, and I personally do not mind. What the hell? It's called The Batman, not Bruce Wayne, right? I really love how this movie is obviously taking inspiration from The Long Halloween, Year One, whatever. So this Bruce Wayne is young. He's been doing the Batman work for 2 years, and he's young. So I would say that he's still grieving over his parents' death. In the movie, he still, how would you say it? He still blames himself a little bit about the movie, and he still brings up his parents. Alfred tries to talk him out of it, and then Bruce is like, you're not my dad. And then Alfred was like, oh, you're right. While your dad was gone, the only one you had was me. And it was a pretty sad moment, pretty touching moment. So basically, Bruce Wayne, he's still a bit sad and mad over his parents' death. Excuse me. And he doesn't have that billionaire playboy persona yet, which I'm really glad. I would say that in this movie, Bruce Wayne is more of a disguise or a persona that he used, because in the movie there's this church scene or whatever, and they all say, oh shit, it's Bruce Wayne. And then Robert Pattinson's character is like, right? So keep in mind, this was just to go for Batman related work. It wasn't any Bruce Wayne work. So Batman went in as Bruce Wayne as a disguise to find out more about the Riddler and what he has planning. And he doesn't know how to act like Bruce Wayne. I'm not saying Robert Pattinson doesn't know how to act like Bruce Wayne, but I'm saying that Batman doesn't know how to act like Bruce Wayne. He still has that Batman persona. He's quiet, he's alone. A lot of people criticize that Bruce Wayne barely talks, or that Batman barely talks in general, but it's Batman. He doesn't talk a lot. It's a weird ass complaint. And I really love that Robert Pattinson's Batman's voice, or Bruce Wayne, it's not at all changed. You know, in The Dark Knight, Christian Bale's Batman was, "Oh, the Joker, we're gonna beat his ass," right? You know, it's like he tries too hard. While Batman, or Pattinson's Batman, is more like a whisper, right? He doesn't try to manipulate his voice a lot. He's not, "I'm gonna beat your ass, Riddler." It's sort of like, "You're sick as hell, bruh." I don't know. He's like, "You're a freak," right? He's not trying to be a hard ass, but he's still very intimidating. The opening scene, speaking of intimidation, the opening scene, that shit was terrifying. Batman is supposed to be this symbol of fear for the bad guys, right? And the opening line, that shit is insane. He's like, when the light hits the sky, the bat signal, it's not just a call, it's a warning. And then he says, "When people look, they think I'm in the shadows, but I am the shadows." And I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck? And that shit hit so hard. I really love that in the first 5 minutes or 10 minutes of the movie, it shows you how Gotham is. It's really, it's a really shitty place to live in. What I have some complaints about the Nolan trilogy is that Gotham is supposed to be like the worst place to live in, right? But it's only the worst when the main antagonist strikes. There's no crimes left and right. It's just, oh, the Joker's doing this crime and he's organizing the crime to kill the mayor, to kill Dent, to kill because he doesn't really want to kill Batman, etc. Right? Bane, he causes the crime. And The Dark Knight Rises, Batman Begins, there's not really much crime. It's Ra's al Ghul, right? So yeah, in the Batman, there's someone stealing a store, and then there's someone doing graffiti. I guess that's a crime. And then these like Skull Gang members were gonna gang up on some person. So you could see that Gotham is a life filled with crime. And even Batman himself, he's like, "I'm not gonna stop this by myself." So the thief sees a dark alleyway and he runs away. The guy spraying graffiti, he looks at the bat signal, he stops immediately and he runs away. And the Skull Gang members, they're gonna gang up on the guy, and they look at the alleyway and you hear these thunderous ass footsteps. You hear it's fucking Batman's boots, right, stepping into the scene. Like, I felt my chest, bro. That shit was like look at this. I felt like I was a fucking gang member about to get my ass beat by Batman. Excuse me, I got a text. So that shit is insane. And you know, Batman has a no killing rule, and a lot of people say, "Oh, Ben Affleck kills." He does. Christopher Nolan fucking doesn't kill, but he breaks every bone in your body. He does. And Robert Pattinson, I would say that he doesn't brutally fuck anyone up, but he does like tase someone for like 5 full ass seconds. He punches people in the face a lot, and he doesn't, you know, break everything in their body. He breaks some parts, right? His fighting style in this movie, it's quick and effective. I think the most he'll throw is like 3 punches to one person, except for one scene. Man, I'm not even discussing the plot at this point. My bad. Except for one scene where he injects himself with adrenaline. People think it's venom. I think it's adrenaline. So, yeah. Look, basically, fucking Bruce Wayne, he's amazing. And Batman, he's even more better. And then we talk about... Alright, this is gonna be a long ass video. I'm sorry. I'm not even gonna... First attempt. Whatever. So then we move on to Zoe Kravitz's Catwoman. She's fucking GOAT. She's not the typical... she's not like the typical thief where she's infatuated with jewels. In this movie, she has a reason to be there. She's not just stealing random ass necklaces and then Batman catches her. No. The plot is that Zoe Kravitz's Catwoman, right? Selena Kyle. She has a friend named Alina, or damn it, I don't want to switch it up. I think it's Annika. There you go. It's Annika, and his name Maroni or Falcone. Basically, the quote-unquote main antagonist of this film. He sets out like a a hit for Annika, and spoilers, Annika dies, and so Selena Kyle's main storyline throughout this film is to find Annika. Once she finds out that she's dead, she wants to kill Maroni. I'm pretty sure his name is Maroni. And Batman, obviously having a no kill rule, my bad, he's like, nah, we don't kill, bruh. It's not. Nah. and so yeah, he sort of teams up with Catwoman. Batman in this film uses Catwoman for sort of his own gain, right? And at the end of the film, she dips. Oh, yeah, who didn't see that coming? It's obviously fucking Batman, right? In his second year, he doesn't have any time for relationships. My bad. And I don't know what else to talk about, but Colin, I don't know his last name. Colin, the guy who plays Penguin, he's sick. He's sick as hell. A lot of people say that he steals the show. I don't think so. I think Batman is the best character in the movie, but Penguin is pretty good. He's obviously not even like taking inspiration from Danny DeVito's The Penguin, where he's like a 3-fingered, long-nosed, fish-eating dude creature. He's a guy. Why do they call him the Penguin? I think because he hangs out at the Ice Lounge. Is that what it's called? Why they call him the Penguin in that film, I'm not sure, but he's the Penguin. And yeah, those are the characters. The beginning made me feel... Are my glasses crooked? Is it how my head is shaped? Oh shit. So basically, that's it. Oh, all right. Let's talk about the plot for a bit. So, the plot is supposed to be that Batman in his second year, right? He comes across the Riddler, and he has to stop him, right? That's basically a summary. And what I really love about this film is that at the beginning, Batman himself says that he's like a night beast. He's a goddamn monster, and he's about Vengeance. He literally calls himself Vengeance when they ask him what is he or who he is. And he says, I'm Vengeance, you know, fucking cold ass motherfucker. And then throughout the movie, he loses that Vengeance personality after Alfred almost dies because he got a package from the Riddler. Turns out it was a C4. Bruce Wayne said that Bruce Wayne used to say that he didn't fear dying and that he doesn't care about anybody. You know, Alfred's not his dad, he's just a butler. But in this universe, Alfred was with the Wayne family when they died, with Thomas and Martha. So Bruce and Alfred share that pain of Thomas and Martha dying. So it's a really good moment. So Bruce goes from vengeance to saying to Alfred straight up that I don't want to die anymore because I have someone I care for, which is Alfred, right? Because he almost died. And that was a pretty good, sweet moment. You could see that Bruce / Batman is becoming less of a rageful guy and shit. He's becoming less of a I don't care character to like I want to protect these people, right? And at the very end of the film, he, in one of the most beautiful fucking scenes I've ever seen, he carries a little girl through the sun. Shit, the sun is in the background, right? And he's carrying this little girl broad daylight, and he's helping all these people, and he's talking about how he knows what he is now, and he's a symbol of hope for these people, not just, you know, fear. And oh my god, that shit was so good. Speaking of sun, these people have these complaints that there's only 2 day scenes, which is true. The church scene and the ending. Why do you want sunlight and day scenes in a fucking Batman movie? Like, what? I don't know. When there's day scenes, it's fucking impactful, but it's not necessary for a Batman movie. The action was super good. The chase scene, god damn, bro, the chase scene is like, when I saw the first trailer, right, they teased the chase scene and then they showed the Penguin being toppled over upside down, and then you see the Batman walking in front of fire, slowly walking towards him in a rainy night. Oh my god, bro. Like, I'm a Spider-Man fan, right? I love Spider-Man more than Batman, and yet when I saw that, this shit got me more hyped for the Batman than No Way Home. No Way Home shit fucking sucks. I'm sorry, but that shit sucked. So yeah, the chase scene, that shit was GOAT. The Riddler, I really like this Riddler. He's not Edward Nygma, right? From the original movie, played by what's his name? Jim Carrey. He's like this really fucked up person. I don't know what's wrong with him. He might be sick. You know, he might have some mental illness, he might not. But I really liked him. And this villain was to show Batman's detective skills, and I genuinely believe that they showed it nicely. This whole movie was supposed to focus on Batman's detective skills, and I think they really worked. Sure, I chuckled, right, when Batman revealed the answers to riddles very bluntly, and a lot of people are like, oh, I can't take that shit seriously, because I'm not trying to make this video too long, it's already reaching 20 minutes, but basically he tells Alfred to pull the shit up, to delete some letters and then pull some other letters up, and then it's the letters spell out drive or whatever. And so him and Jim Gordon, played by Jeffrey Wright, Jim Gordon's pretty fucking sick, they go to a corrupt person's house, and so they check his car, and then Jim Gordon's like, what the hell are you looking for, man? And then Batman's like, USB port. And then he finds the USB port, he pulls it out, it's a USB drive with a thumb. And then he's like, oh shit. He's like, thumb drive. And then people laughed, right? I was like, huh, actually, that's pretty funny. I don't know. Even though I laughed, I still think the Batman is fucking smart. The whole point of the Riddler is that he wants to prove that he's smarter than the Batman. And I would say that sometimes he's one step ahead of Batman, but the Batman, he just fucking, he proves that he's better, right? He's smarter. He can't be out-riddled or whatever. And he even tells the Riddler, he's like, you didn't prove anything, bro. You're nothing. I'm not dumb. I'm still smarter than you. And then the Riddler's like, and then he starts like singing or some shit. And then it turns out the Riddler's like some social media dude. I thought it was pretty smart to make him that way, because how would he gain traction without a following, right? Because Jim Carrey's Riddler, he wasn't a villain. He was like a funny little goofy character. And in this movie, the Riddler, that guy kills corrupt politicians and people left, right, and center, bruh. Like firsthand, like he goes up to them and kills them. And I don't know, bro, like shit. I don't know, bro. This movie's a goat. Like, what can I say? The Joker is teased. He's played by the dude from Eternals, the Irish guy. I don't know what he is, but he's played by that dude. I genuinely hope that the next movie is Mr. Freeze, right? And since, oh shit, another complaint a lot of people had was that there was a lot of red and blue, even though the first ever test footage of the Batman was, red and orange. Fuck! Even though the first ever test footage of the Batman was in red and orange, and in every trailer there's red and orange, I feel like it's a nice stylistic choice, right? And I think the black bat suit with red highlights, that should look sick as hell. Here, look, hold up. Oh, never mind. I was about to pull up a Batman drawing. I didn't. It wasn't to promote anything, but like the black in contrast with the red, I think it looks really damn good for this movie. So I hope the next movie is blue, you know, for Mr. Freeze, because Mr. Freeze can be he is a really tragic character, and I really hope he's the villain for the next movie. If it's Joker, no complaints, but I really hope it's Mr. Freeze. Yeah, this oh fuck, oh, yeah, fucking the Batman, El Hombre Murciélago, 10 out of 10. I genuinely think this is better than The Dark Knight. I would explain more, but I'm not trying to make this video too long, right? It's 23 minutes already. And I try to talk about things that I liked. I genuinely have no complaints. Like, people complained about the length, and they praised The Dark Knight, but The Dark Knight is 2 hours and 30 minutes, and the Batman is 2 hours and 45 minutes. With the credits, it's 3 hours, but no one's gonna watch the fucking credits. The hell? So yeah, the Batman 10 out of 10. I don't know, bro. First ever video with the fully visible background. I don't give a damn at this point. It's not my mess. I'm not gonna clean it up. So yeah, thanks. See ya. Also, quick edit. I forgot to talk about it, but the theme for the Batman. Oh my goodness, bro! Like I heard that shit in the trailer. Like, it got me bricked up, right? And I heard that shit throughout the rest of the movie. It got me bricked. Like, the movie started with the theme and it ended with the theme. Throughout the whole movie, I was fucking dying. The Batmobile, oh my god, the rev up scene, like the with the engine starting where it was like, And then Penguin's like, and then Batman's like, and then I hear his, and I was like, what? Yeah, that shit's sick. Alright, so